calling me. Or how surprise and detail seem to shock you free.
All right, we're going to hear Uncle Leon on any day of the week, of the year, of the month. It doesn't matter. It's whiskey and weed no matter what day it is.
A cautionary tale. This song is not available on my new live album, but the other songs are at www.uncleleon.com.
Yeah.
You like that?
I do.
Hookers and blow may be fun for a while. They'll both cost you dearly, my friend. The smack and the speed, they seem just what you need, but they'll both let you down in the end. And the hospital pills, they kill all your will. They don't do a thing for the pain. Whiskey and weed and big-titted women made me the man I am today. Well, I've been around, and all that I found, there's only two kinds of folks in this world. There's the ones who will tell you how things ought to be, and the ones who admit how they are. But you don't need a shrink to say what you think, and you don't need a church just to pray. Whiskey and weed and big-titted women made me the man I am today. Well, I don't condone the things that I've done. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong. My only job is to play this guitar and run my mouth for a while. But if anyone asks how to live, I'll just laugh. Then I'll shake my head and I'll say, whiskey and weed and big-titted women made me the man I am today. Well, weed, it might leave you laughing, and the whiskey might make you cry, and the steaming hot love of a big-titted woman might make you feel funny inside. It's not much of a life by some standards, but for me, there's only one way. Whiskey and weed and big-titted women made me the man I am today. Everybody sing. Whiskey and weed and big-titted women made me the man I am today. You guys are good.
Oh my.
I'm gonna bring you on the road, man.
All right, Uncle. So who's your favorite big titty women?
Oh, that'd probably be the one at home.
Aww, that's a smart man.
I'm going to preserve her anonymity for the sake.
That's okay. So did you meet her on a whiskey and weed night?
I think there may have been whiskey involved.
Whatever you know, don't say it.
Jeff doesn't know anything. Don't believe whatever he says.
So where are you from?
I grew up in southern Michigan, just outside Detroit.
Really?
Yes.
And when did you leave there?
I left there a long time ago.
And like, what made you leave? Music?
It's a good place to leave, I'll be honest.
Did you grow up on
Nice place
Motown
to be from.
or country?
I got to tell you, I was really lucky. I had parents who were pretty young. They had an amazing record collection. I grew up on old country. I grew up on Willie Nelson.
Okay. Did you ever smoke weed with Willie?
I did not.
Ah, that's a dream of everybody, I'm sure.
Right?
Well, I don't know. There's at least one song about how.
Isn't there that song, Smoking Weed with Willie?
There's one song about how I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's a funny song.
Yeah, that is a funny song.
I love that song.
You know, in general, musically, recreationally, otherwise, Willie just sounds like a tough guy to keep up with, but I would love to try.
I'd give it a shot. If Willie offered me a hit, how could I say no? How could anybody say no? How could the Pope say no?
Exactly. So back to you. When's your next gig besides the one at Rodeo Bar?
Well, we're doing Rodeo Bar May 8th.
Mother's Day.
Yeah, we're back.
When does your mother come to town?
My mom will be in town a couple days before that.
Nice. Does she stay with you?
No, she's staying at a hotel.
Good for her.
Yeah, she knows better.
I like your mom. I like your mom. She sounds cool.
Well, you should come to the show just to meet my mom.
I think I just
She's
might.
Hear that, everybody?
And it's
You
at
can be
Rodeo
Uncle
Bar.
Leon's mom.
I like Rodeo Bar.
It's a great place.
It is. They have good food too.
Yeah,
It's a great place, and they have good margaritas.
They got a giant buffalo.
They have dangerous margaritas.
They do. I know.
You don't know this, Leon, but I was severely injured coming back from one of your gigs.
What happened?
I was riding my bike really fast across the Manhattan Bridge, and I hit something. I went flying and wiped out.
Well, you're lucky you didn't go over the edge.
Had to carry my bike home because it wasn't working anymore. And then I got home and I didn't realize I was bleeding all over the place. It took me hours to dig the gravel out of my elbow.
This was coming home from our show?
Yeah,
I can't talk about
a few
that.
months ago.
Without a lawyer, I can't.
See, now
Yeah,
you're
it's
saying
okay.
something was in the jelly
I think
beans.
he's
What
implying-
was in your?
I'm actually going to sue your drummer.
Is that
Yes,
it?
don't sue my drummer.
Yeah, I'm
We
gonna sue
really
your
like
drummer.
this one. We're trying to keep him.
Well,
You can see the band, but good luck. You can get a bunch of
now, right?
CDs and stickers off of this.
Well, because
I already got that.
you give the music away for free anyway.
We do. We give it away.
So, what is your dream to do with your music? What do you want to do? Do you want to
Where do
open?
people, real quick before, where do people go to get this free CD of yours?
The website I mentioned, www.UnCLeon.com.
Uncle Leon.
Uncle
As
Leon.
in-
Now, is there an ant?
As in the man from,
It could be.
and then, Leon as in Russell.
There's a really dumb story.
Oh, Leon Russell was popping up all over the place a couple weeks ago. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and everywhere you'd look,
That's
I'd see
clone.
Leon Russell. He was having a really good week.
I like to think I was named after him, but my parents won't admit that.
Was that?
I don't know. They claim I wasn't, but I
So,
like
to
to
who
think
were
I
you
was.
named after?
I have no
Leon.
idea.
You don't know.
They just pulled it out of the air.
Do you have any brothers and
Do
sisters?
you have an uncle named Leon?
I do not.
Okay, just checking.
Do you have an aunt named Leon?
No, I do not. There's no Aunt Leon to my knowledge. I'm the only Leon in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got lucky, I guess.
Is there a Russell in your family?
No, sadly.
Aw.
'Cause wouldn't
Is
be
that a
cool?
Russell
That'd be
T-shirt?
awesome, yeah,
You know,
right.
Russell T-shirts.
Leon, Russell, time for dinner.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
That's a stretch.
You could get two puppies or something, or cats, and Leon and Russell or something, if you really, have
Salamanders or toads.
anything, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
a couple of pigs.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, Uncle Leon, you got a skeleton from your closet besides the what was it, the bounty hunter guy?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Just something your mother might not know,
He's-
because it
well,
seems like your
he's-
mother knows everything.
He slept
Well-
with every one of his drummers except this one that he's with
Oh
now.
God, no! Oh God, no! Don't say that. I'm gonna have.
Don't tell the
They're gonna
truth there.
firebomb my house,
Oh,
man. They have better taste than that, I can assure you.
Aw,
Except
and
maybe
he's
Dave.
taken.
but,
Yeah.
So before you were living with the big-breasted woman, do you have a story, a little secret? that you're-
Newsflash: Leon has always lived with big-breasted women.
Well, I don't blame
Well,
him.
Not the current one, but
They kind of suit him. I don't think he
Did?
could go with any other kind
the
of woman.
collective. Well,
you should see his mud flap girl.
As long as he doesn't hang their heads on the wall like
You're
that,
comfortable.
then we're safe. So, Leon, tell us a little thing your mother doesn't know.
well, let's see. I already talked about her drinking habits.
So she knows that.
Yeah, apparently. She just heard me sing about weed. That's pretty good.
She knows that.
She knows the bounty hunter story. She
She
hates
knows
song.
that.
She gets really upset about that.
Aw.
Yeah, she didn't want anybody to shoot.
So,
her.
what's something you can tell Mom that she doesn't know?
Wow, that's a good one. I don't think my mom knows that I'm about to be famous in Australia.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
All right, what color
Australia
jelly
down
bean do you
under?
want?
It's my little secret.
Now, why is that? For giving your record for free?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I did this song about roller derby that I didn't really intend to get
Roller
around.
derby saves my
Those are the
soul,
ones
right?
that slip through. It's the ones you never
Yeah,
intend.
we just it went online. In the old days, we had a thing called MySpace.
Yes,
and
it's
it
the
was on
abandoned
there. If you
amusement
remember
park.
that,
I'm
It came
told.
just
Yes.
between wax cylinders and wire recordings.
Yeah, I
It was
remember that.
MySpace.
Like
Yes.
Cracky.
.com.
Stop with camel.
We put it up there. It got sort of big. I hopped in my Duesenberg and said, "Damn it, we're gonna go on the road."
What's a Duesenberg?
It's a car.
You said,
From
buy
where?
it, buy a
From a
cracky
long time
D.
ago.
Really? You're that old,
Doozy. Remember,
Leon?
you know the term
Very
doozy? It's a doozy.
It's a doozy.
That's a Duesenberg.
Really?
They were like really
That's
super
right.
hot cars.
Like
Yeah.
what year?
It'd be like having a Ferrari Testarossa now.
The 1930s.
30s. Daddy Warbucks drove one.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. You know, I have to look on my little list now. All right, keep talking.
We don't
Leon.
have time for you to go online.
Keep talking.
In
No,
any
I'm not
case,
going online.
I started getting attention from people in Australia, mostly roller derby girls, and have signed autographs for people from Australia. And
Remotely? Or did they come here?
no,
to-
I've met them at conventions and
What kind of conventions, Leon?
roller derby conventions.
Are you a roller derby like fan?
I am, yes. I'm a fan. I
Is
wrote a
it-
song about
Do you
it.
rollerblade or?
Oh God, no. Me on skate. There's something
You
that
just made me
nobody
forget my
knows
next
is
question.
Uncle Leon cannot roller skate. For
Okay.
shit.
So all right. So in
He
Australia,
lets the girls do that for him.
They're much better.
all right, we're gonna have to take a break soon. So let's
All
get
right.
to the punchline.
Oh,
Is there one?
only that I keep selling records in Australia.
Good
So,
for you, and
if
you're
you live-
selling them.
well, a tiny. As much as we sell.
Australia's a
All
good
right, now,
music, a good
just-
place for music. I want to go there one day.
Just for kicks, this is an old person that would know that car. Do you remember Grandpa from the Waltons?
Yes, I do.
He passed away on
I
this
had the
day, so
Waltons
he is
dolls.
another angel in this room. So Grandpa from the
Grandpa.
Waltons would know what a doozy is,
He
right?
would definitely.
Good
And
night,
there you
Grandpa.
go. Any
He
last
would
shout
not be
outs,
able to
Leon?
afford one.
You don't think? After being on the Waltons?
Well, I'm saying his character on the wall.
Well, his
would
character's
afford
not
it.
having the birthday, the death day. He's having it.
Well,
Do you remember what his name was? Will Gear.
no, I do not. I did have the doll of him.
He died. Of Grandpa?
You had a
Look
doll?
at that.
They
I
made
Waltz
toys.
action figures?
They did, and I had the house, and I had the truck, and I had like 3 of the guys.
see.
Did any of them have weapons?
We gotta go
No,
because we don't want
sadly.
to. What the timing? We'll come back. We'll come
Explains
back. Will
why
you
that
come
one
back?
failed.
I will come back.
Thank you. We'll be back.
Rise to hypocrisy and undermines all your cries of apology.